Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was very torn about what to play until right before starting. I was like, oh, I can definitely get this set up. Oh, what's this? A better emulator than the one I typically use? Let me just go ahead and try to install that. Oh, what's that? It doesn't work. Oh, it actually worked just fine. It was just my legally backed up copy of Legend of Legaia doesn't work with it. Okay, well, let me go find a new... Let me go make a new backup of my legal copy of Legend of Legaia to get it to work. Hi, Doom. Hi, Isa. Hello, Suri. Hello, Mary. Hello, everybody. Get out of here. Oh, I think you do. It's genuinely my own fault for being indecisive. Can't trust these newfangled emulators. They don't make them like they used to. Exactly. Your nighttime lurk window raided into a web phishing sleep stream. That's actually really lucky, isn't it? So this guy, and by guy I mean this game. Ah, shoot, I should have looked up exactly when it came out. But famously, it came out like right before Final Fantasy VII, and got massively... Oh, hey, I think it came out in 1998. It got massively overshadowed by Final Fantasy VII. But I never played Final Fantasy VII, and I always really liked this game. Final Fantasy IX always puts me in the mood for it, because they both have evil mist. God created the heavens, the earth, and the seas. After creating all things in the universe, God created humans to rule over this world. Yet, while possessing the wisdom of God, humans were physically weaker than the wild beasts, and impulsive in spirit. Many times did the humans come close to dying out forever. Concerned about the humans' future, God gave them a mighty force with which to aid them. You tried to give Satisfactory a shot, but... Well, time to wrap it up. Well, how was it, though? It was the Saru. Since the dawn of human memory, known as history, humans lived together with creatures known as Saru. The Saru lived together with humans, always obeying them, and making the humans many times stronger than before. When not worn by a human, a Saru looks much like a stone figure. However, upon touching a human, a Saru changes form and gives that human secret abilities. Ayo? With a Saru, a human can lift objects heavier than itself, and even fly in the air at will. You're not doing things effectively, and it frustrates you. However, that era came to an end. Sorry, these are timed. Appearing from out of nowhere, the mist covered the land, bringing to an end prosperous symbiosis between humans and Saru. After the thick mist came, the Saru, who once obeyed humans, rebelled against them. The Saru began attacking humans at will. Saru that attached themselves to humans controlled their minds and turned them into evil beasts. I get kind of the same way whenever I'm in like a building situation. I don't want to... As if forsaken by God, human civilization collapsed. Something, something. Those who escaped the mist inhabited the desolate areas and protected each other. Now their faint hope is their only source of inspiration. Honestly, with like... You won't mist. Oh, it looks glorious. This is very raw, by the way. I can mess around with filters for actual hours, which is why I'm late, kinda, sorta. But I did not have actual hours, so I sincerely did not touch the filters. If you happen to have free time at the same time, sure. Awesome. Suri's been looking for satisfactory buddies. What? Hey Soul, how are you doing? How is everyone? I don't know if I asked. Whoa. Vaughn! I knew you'd be here. The mysterious Genesis tree. This is a soothing place. You always liked this tree. Tired? Same. Have a nice lurk, Marybones. You're pretty good? Oh, I'm great. That's actually not a fib. I am actually doing much better now. Tomorrow you'll become a hunter, an adult. Were you praying for a successful hunt? When you're off work, you're very open to gaming. Oh, that's right. Suri, it's your last day off. We don't have to be up tomorrow. Well, wait, I have to be up tomorrow. But that's fine. I'm not doing anything that requires, like, work competence. Oh no, you were correct. Suri's at work right now. Ruin are just trying to get a collection? Jeez. I was praying for a successful hunt. Sure, why not? That is good. And I too will pray for your success. Vaughn, I thought I would come here to cheer you up. But I guess that wasn't necessary. You'll be a fine hunter. I'm counting on you from the bottom of my heart. Haha. We are D-pad bound. As intended. X runs. The frame rate feels off somehow. I don't know if this thing was intended to run in 60 frames. Fun, I love the Genesis tree too. Say if you have Flight Feather next time. Fun, when you go hunting outside the wall tomorrow, bring me back a souvenir. You and Cass are going to play Satisfactory today? Awesome. What if we try a group of 4 playing? If there's a lot of friends who are willing to take care of me, I will attempt a base building survival game. As long as I'm okay to just stay home and build the base and... work on my silly home projects. Cast offered to help you learn. That's pretty nice. That's complete. I've certainly felt that, joining friends in survival games after they already know exactly what to do. That happened to me with Ark Survival Evolved. I joined Suri and one of his friends. They went off and immediately started doing the things you do. And I'm just like, I found a rock. You've never enjoyed a game like that. Yeah, the same thing happened to me in DDO too. And Terraria. Actually, that's not even true. Terraria was a better experience, but still kinda. Some games do hit different in a group. What? I was looking for you. So you're praying at the Genesis tree. It's about the hunting clothes for you to wear tomorrow. Is something wrong? I'm almost finished, but I have to check some of the measurements. So, can I measure you one more time? Thanks, Fawn, you're so kind. I'll be at your house waiting for you, so don't be late. We're so in. And you never went back. You like survivals, farming sims, and you're really, really trying to get into base buildings. Yeah, fear of doing things the wrong way. I definitely feel it. I've been getting better. Like, most things I've been getting better. But I definitely still feel that. I just try to accept if there's a low cost, that it's fine to make mistakes. Yeah, I'm the same way. Minecraft is good. It's got a good vibe. It has very low risk to doing things wrong. You know, the only thing you're losing really is like time. You can just pick things up and move them most of the time. Sometimes it's an inconvenience, but not often. Sobbing. Silence. Oh, little Vaughn, you saw me crying. How embarrassing. Long ago I had a shop here. I sold many different weapons. While I was cleaning, I began to remember those days and suddenly started to cry. Someday if the mist clears and all the people come back, I'll be able to open my shop again. Vaughn, you must promise to shop at my store, alright? Feels like learning a new programming language, which is not a bad thing for you. Yeah, I like attempting to learn programming languages. I cannot line up with this clock. It is preventing me. I mean, experimenting with redstone was one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, but only in creative. There's no wrong way to play survival games with you, just more efficient. Yeah, Suri is not an efficiency snob or anything like that. He's a good bean. Doors won't open. It's locked. Hope work isn't too hard, Suri. Use the little redstone for feeding furnaces and farming chickens, things of that nature. I exclusively built traps for fun. unpack all your studying skills and start watching tons of videos about the game. The question is, do you want it to be like that? You know, it's up to you ultimately, but I don't think you do. Cass, hi! Building traps, exactly. How was XCOM? Did I die for real? Hey, Frago. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We all died? That's awesome. Good morning, Great Horned Mouse. Hello, Russ. How are you doing? Good morning. Pass rated before she finished her outro. I think I do that too. I think when you send the raid, it happens immediately. But the delay hasn't finished yet. But no, we're all currently alive? Oh my gosh. Technology's really come that far. You're a soldier, so you didn't die? Oh, you weren't a soldier. Congratulations. I do the same thing. Marco's being mean to you? Can I protect you? Sure, of course. No being mean to Puppy around here. Froggo's a bully. Bullfrog. Bullfrog confirmed. Oh yeah, welcome back to the land of the living, everyone. Including me. It didn't bring you here? I'm sorry, Jane. Don't worry, Froggo. You'll die next time. Not a bullfrog. You're a tired tree frog, I know, but you are a bully frog sometimes. Need to lurky? Have a relaxing lurk, Corgi. Hey, Vaughn. May's your girlfriend, right? Why'd you have to hit me with the Dorito die? Now people are gonna see through me. Omega Reet. I am not gonna say who is May again. On you little devil, you're blushing. So since Raiders weren't here before to hear the spiel, this is an old PS1 RPG that I really liked as a kid. It's called Legend of Legaia, and it looks like this, and I'm gonna try to improve it later. Whom's to do? You've always been about to see through me? Been able to? Yeah. I don't really have that many layers of obfuscation these days. It's kind of all just out there. Look, Fawn. That is the memory statue. The memory statue will remember things for you. What you feel, what you experience with your body, everything. Talk to the memory statue to save important memories. A likely story. AI-generated alley isn't real and can't hurt you. Oh yeah, you get different characters on your save slots. Which matters if you like going through the PS1 memory card route. Important lesson just learned. It would be better with a CRT filter. If you want this stream to turn into filtering Legend of Legaia. PS1 had games? Yeah, back then they had games. You've seen AI-generated Ally. Ally, she's coming for ourselves. Oh my god, I forgot AI-generated Ally was real. I mean, not real, and can't hurt us. PS1 games have their own charm. Why did I literally do that on the save screen? No! Oh, thank goodness. And I've got all the resources here to filter it. I know some people are really good at that kind of thing. I just kind of keep trying stuff until... Not until I'm satisfied, until I lose the will to keep going. Enough to learn that a man is exactly 5'4". Discord meme. Aha. More than P... Yeah. Game consoles used to last longer, right? Or is that just the way aging feels? But there were so many PS1 games. And so many different ones. I don't think we actually read the sign, by the way. There's a panoramic map of Rim Elm on the blackboard. Do you want to take a close look at it? That's a highly detailed map with an animated windmill on it. This is Rim Elm, where Vaughn lives. What part do you want to see? Oh, absolutely none, but thank you. This is May. She wants to measure us. May or Mai. Playing Vaughn is a good boy. You did a thing? Congratulations. You get the concept of an accomplishment shroom, but unfortunately you cannot hold them. It's so sad. You need to show it to Cass? Do it. The concept? Well, you can't have an actual one. Oh boy. Oh boy, conceptual accomplishment mushrooms again. Just what you wanted for Christmas. Well, it's not for Christmas. You earned that accomplishment mushroom concept. Just in case it matters, I'll go see the cry weapon shop owner. I know some things in this game matters, but I can't remember what exactly. I remember one very important thing that made me actually so upset I stopped playing before. A choice I made that was irrevocable. Make sure to say thank you to your computer wife. For the accomplishment mushroom concept? No, you earned that. Vaughn, since you are to leave for the hunt tomorrow, you must learn more about the mist and Saru. I'm not going to tell you. Oh, it's you, Vaughn. What do you want from an old man like me? You want to ask something? Sure. What do you want to ask me about? The Saru, the mist, or the wall? We read the opening scroll, so I don't think we actually... Okay, fine. Tell me about the wall, because that's the one thing that wasn't in it. Rim Elm is a remote village. The mist that covers the earth seldom reaches this far. Somehow we have managed to survive. However, at night, the wind sometimes changes direction and the mist closes in on us. To protect the village from the mist, we built the wall. And for more than 10 years, the wall has protected us. You got it confused with holographic meatloaf. Ah, gotcha. They are similar. Tell you about conceptual accomplishment mushrooms? Well, you don't get to have an actual accomplishment mushrooms. But if you can imagine a world in which you could earn them, you get the knowledge that you would have earned one. The wow. Did I tell you about something else? No. Vaughn, tomorrow you'll go out on the hunt. Watch out for the mist. No, I did not mean to talk to you again. Ah, it's you, Vaughn. I am also old, so I have the same voice. I'm glad you came. Tomorrow you become a hunter, and must travel outside the village to hunt. I am sure you can take care of yourself, but do be very careful. Vaughn! Tomorrow you go out to hunt, watch out for the mist. We got a magic leaf in the cupboard. Nothing on earth can make it fall. The wall? This elder is much more competent looking than the one you cooked up. It's true. Well, his hat marks it as an official title. He's not just the oldest one here, I think. Or maybe being the oldest one means he gets to wear the hat, but the hat comes with some level of responsibility. I do feel so bad about playing these games. Not playing them, but rather displaying them in this state. Because this is not what this looked like, and you'll hear every retro game and CRT fanatic talk about this. It wasn't like this. Kinda weird how the other villagers seem to tolerate him, though. Oh, he's lovable. Vaughn, so I hear you're going out on the hunt tomorrow. That's right. You seem happy about it. You're happy about going outside the village, aren't you? There's no one here but old people and kids. It's so boring here. Oh, Vaughn, will you listen to me? Listen to what a pathetic man like me has to say. Yes. You will? I'm glad. You're such a good child, Vaughn. The story about something that happened many years ago when I was out on the hunt. We caught much game. I was in high spirits, so happy that I dropped my guard. Suddenly the wind changed direction and the mist came. I thought we would escape, but it was too late. The Saru monsters came from the mist and attacked us. That's how I ended up like this. I survived, but I could never go out on the hunt again. Now listen, Vaughn. Never underestimate the mist. The mist is a terrifying thing. You like kissing boys at other villages, don't you? Oh yeah, you like to go on the hunt. What are you hunting for? Boys to kiss? Yeah, I thought so. He's always complaining. He used to be strong and tough, but now... Oh, it's you, Vaughn! The hunter should be returning shortly, so I'm waiting here. House. Hot. It's getting late. What could he be doing? Oh, I was just talking to every villager and checking their cupboards. I'm sorry, Maeve. That Vaughn... I wonder where he's wandering around. It's alright. My father hasn't come back from hunting today yet anyway. I should be the one making hunting clothes for my brother. Don't worry about it, Neen. I just wanted to help celebrate this special day for Vaughn. May, can I ask you something? What is it? May, are you in love with my brother? She blushes through her clothes. You've thought about commenting on the music half a dozen times already, but you forgot. I was like, I really like the music in this game, but maybe I'm wrong because no one's commenting on it. By the way, I didn't know until I was an adult what the what the dialogue progression is supposed to be. You know, the little hand pushing the button. I always thought it was like a frog going rah, 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 rah. It's fantastic, for real. Awesome. You hate when you blush through your clothes. It's really embarrassing. I got light first, so I blushed through it. Ha! I knew it! Her hair blushes too. What took you so long? Mine's been waiting this whole time for you. You're always wandering around with your head in the clouds. Let's hurry up and make those measurements. Come on, hold still. It'll only take a minute. I knew it. You've gotten bigger since the last time I measured you. You're almost as big as my father, maybe bigger. It's amazing how quickly boys grow. Alright, I'm done. Thank you, Vaughn. Could I explain what I thought it was again? Oh, I thought it was like a little frog with the, you know, the hand was the eyes and it was going like... because people are talking. He really does. I never considered it before, but you're so right. Mr. Val, Little Neen, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Thank you, May. Give my regards to Juno when he returns from the hunt. I will. A healing leaf. Vaughn now has the healing leaf. Did you thank May properly? Not yet. Oh, you are so hopeless. You're going hunting tomorrow, and that means you're going to be an adult, right? Well, if you're an adult now, you should mind your manners. She's right. I'm sorry, Vaughn, but my hands are full. I'll listen to what you have to say later. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. My hands are full. You're surprised Prago isn't typing how much she loves the image? The little button push image. Sea carries a fresh wind from dawn till dusk. The wind pushes back the mist. Today, though, the wind behaves strangely. I hope this isn't a bad sign. No, don't worry about it. That being said, I'll probably go save again after I'm done talking to everyone. You were a child when the mist appeared, Vaughn, but now you're ready for the hunt. Windy day, you could say it's... Time goes by so quickly. I have taught you the techniques of fire in all your... Racing? Oh yeah, so true. Do not forget them while hunting outside the village. Now then, Vaughn, do you want something today? We can hear about Byron, secrets of fighting, practice. Oh, go with nothing in particular. Actually, I haven't played and I don't want to look dumb. Maybe I should hear the secrets of fighting. Ah, there's no shortcut to success in battle. Constant training is the only way. However, I shall teach you a little secret. Use your spirit effectively. You'll be unable to attack and thus be attacked. But your defensive force rises while you're accumulating spirit. That's not all. In your next turn, you'll be able to inflict more attacks. This is a good strategy for fighting a formidable opponent. Well, what else is it you want? I do remember that. There's like an action resource in the battles. Nothing in particular. Tomorrow you leave for the outside world, where many Saru lurk. Do not be overconfident. Vaughn, your father Val was a very courageous hunter. It's so unfortunate he hurt his leg in that accident. I'm sorry. Vaughn, you must take good care of your father. Save. Nice house. I love a good folk hero backstory. Yeah, same. I didn't actually think about it. No spoilers, but it is a little bit of a folk hero chosen one situation. And I'm pretty into it. What is it, Fawn? Did you come to see how your hunting clothes are coming along? No? Fawn, you're so weird. Okay, I guess I did. Actually, I love sewing. Now it's been my father's hunting clothes. With each stitch, I picture in my mind the person who will be wearing the clothes. After all, these clothes are important because they protect the people that are dear to me. Oh, just listen to me, I'm talking silly. Father still hasn't returned from hunting. Now what could he be doing? I don't get to go back on any choices. I don't think they're very consequential, but... No, Vaughn, do not get too close to the wall. Right. I don't actually remember how to progress. As I remember, it's a nice little classic story. And I really like the setting, to be honest. Or at least I did, many moons ago when I was playing this. Sorry, I saw that tree and just had a memory. We'll worry about it later. Hunter should be returning shortly. I'm waiting here. Me too. I wish I'd been born a little sooner. Then I could be a hunter and see the world outside the village with you. He's younger than me? Fawn, I'm so jealous of you. You don't have to be jealous, man. It'll be like next year. Tree. Or watching you, Tree. Mist is horrible. Never underestimate the powers of the mist. Oh, Vaughn, I didn't know you were there. I was just talking to myself. So don't tell my husband what I was saying. Oh, because she was talking about how he's such a whiner now. A tree? Like Jane? Jane's a tree? I thought she was a ship. Whoa. Jane's a tree. Noted. Locked in. I will never forget. If you see this man, make like a tree and get the fuck out of there. She was talking about roots. Ah, I see. Let's practice with him. I see. Before we practice, take this. Vaughn now has a healing leaf. Now you're ready? Come at me. Were you expecting this? I did not read that at all. First, let's look at the basic attacks. Select begin. Our boy's grown up. Tree is Jane Ship's middle name. Jane Tree Ships. You're learning about attacks now. Try again. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. There are 2 attack modes, auto and command. Here, select whichever one you like. So you input like fighting commands. So I can give them the left, right, uppercut. Use directional buttons, then press the X button. This isn't necessary now, since there's only one target. Not uppercut. It was actually a high kick. Next, select item. Get leaped. Break a leg. I'm trying. But his legs are resilient. Also, hi, Vile. How are you doing? Next, select Spirit. Your defense increases, and the attack action gauge will be longer on your next turn. But your leg? Your delicious legs? Your legs are safe around here. Don't worry. Sounds about right. Duly noted. I'd like to be a tree too. Here's select command. Enter commands in the order of high, low, high. There's input combinations. Good. That's enough practice for today. This combat system also has area of effect moves. So as people like move around to attack each other, you can catch different people in spells. We'll get to that later. You'll outlive a tree. Terrifying. You did well. That's enough for today. Oh, what else is it you want? Byron is a god of strength and love. Outside Realm is a temple devoted to Byron. There, many warrior monks devoted to Byron practice night and day. They renounce the world's dependence on Saru and work to polish their fighting skills. Many Byron warrior monks also travel the globe to spread the noble teachings of Byron. When visiting Realm, I was trapped here by the mist, but I'm still a faithful Byron. I feel it is my destiny to teach the young the teachings and fighting skills of Byron. What else is it you want? Nothing. Tomorrow you leave for the outside world, where many Saru lurk. Do not be overconfident. Hey, they're back. The hunters have returned. By golly, they were gone a long time. I don't know who said that. Father, my father's back. Welcome back, Father. Did you catch anything? Is that? Is that? It is. It's Juno. He did. Father? Father? I'm so sorry, May. It happened so quickly, before we knew it. The mist came earlier than usual. Juno was attacked by the Saru monsters. There wasn't anything we could do. Father! Father, wake up. Please open your eyes. Father! Don't leave me all alone. Father, please, don't. Oh, hey, son. How are you doing? Doing good? What about me? I'm doing great. Mist always takes away people we love. I hate the mist. Tell me, Father, will we always have to live in fear of the mist? When will we be when will we be able to go outside the village safely? Father. Fun. Don't worry about May. She's calmed down considerably. It'll be dark soon. We'll stay here with May, so go home and don't worry about her. I want to stay with her, I guess? I know how you feel, but Val and Neen are waiting for you to come home. Just say a word or two to May and then be off. When she was very upset. Father promised me. He promised to take me all over the world once the mist cleared. Father, you promised. Alright, fine, I guess you don't want to hear from me. Juno's funeral's tomorrow morning. Vaughn, don't worry about May. We'll take care of her. You go home. Going home. Saving and then going home. You stupid fuck. What about the promise? Idiot. It's alright. We've got daddy issues of all kinds around here. Vaughn, you look sad. I understand. Juno was a kind man. Soon the mist will come. You must be tired. Do you want to rest? No. I see. After all that's happened, it's no wonder you can't sleep. Oh, you're back. Juno was such a gentle person. May is all by herself now. She must be lonely. So be nice to her. How am I doing today? I'm doing just fine. How are you doing? Had a bit of a hectic wake up, but honestly, being here has really chilled me out. It's nice. I'll rest now. Good. Rest well then. Motions are everywhere today. Some may be good, some maybe shit. I'm sorry to hear that. Zaladin, hi! How's Mass Effect? Rocco, the timing. I know how you feel, though. How is everyone? Welcome in. I'm Allison. I'm playing a childhood RPG right now. Later, I'll be playing Ghost Song, which is a Metroidvania. Also, if anyone needs to split, I totally understand. And if you want to come in here and hang out, that's fine too. Playing it for about 8 hours, that sounds intense. Let's finish the game in one sit. Did you do that with, already forgetting what game was? Mass Effect? No, that was Mass Effect Legendary Edition, so that's 3 games. Vaughn, wake up. Can't you hear that sound? Vaughn, wake up. You awake now? Vaughn, listen carefully to that sound. Today was just Mass Effect 2. Still got plenty more to go. How's my stream going? I'm just settling in, but it's going pretty good so far. I had a little bit of a late start because I had some unexpected problems getting this thing working, but everyone's been fantastic and it's put me in just a really good mood. I think it's coming from beyond the wall. Vaughn, would you go take a look for me? That's an insane suggestion, but okay. That's a good son, but hurry back at the first sign of danger. Now that's an old PS1 game. It sure is. 98, I think. I'm a fan... No, you're fantastic, Allison. You're fantastic, Corgi. Also, hi, Knifeflare. Oh, Vaughn. So you came to check on the wall, did you? This wall has protected Rim from the mist for over 10 years. Hopefully it'll stay standing forever. Quite impressive. Look how many puny humans survive. I did not save. What on earth is that? Pitiful creatures, you humans. Living in fear of the mist, you scream at the sight of a Saru's shadow. Pathetic humans. In this desolate place, you thought this flimsy wall would protect you from the mist? Humans, you are but insects. The time has come to abandon your foolish resistance. So many cuties and handsome friends here today, that's true. I am Zito. I've come to bring the salvation of the mist to you miserable creatures. Get him! Good try. Humans! Now is the time. Accept the mist. Humans? What? You'll take it? You should, it's true. And you? Yeah, you're one of the handsome cuties around here. The mist. Oh no, the accursed mist has entered Realm. It is time. Saru, followers of the mist, it is time for you to attack. Saru, destroy that old eyesore of a tree. Ah! Brutal. Save yourselves by accepting the serenity of the mist without resistance. Things have picked up. The big Saru came and blew up the wall. Look for the big Saru who makes all the rules. That's what you need to take down. Seems like Zito, but I'm not entirely sure. Intense action. Still, though, imagine playing this in 98. Not reading anything, only caring about the fishing minigame, and not understanding that you have to use Spirit to get your full move bar. You're imagining so hard right now. You've played Final Fantasy III on the Super Nintendo, which is actually Final Fantasy V. 6, rather. 6? Imagine also being 5 years old. Yes, that's important for the story. Vaughn, I'm so glad to see you. I was all alone. I came here to get away from the Saru monsters. Hey, have you noticed the mist doesn't come in here? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Genesis tree is glowing, radiating some kind of amazing power. Genesis tree is very warm, Vaughn. Go ahead, touch it. Waited too long to get into RPGs as a kid. You were playing action platformers back then and basically nothing else. I was lucky to have them presented to me. Vaughn gently touches the trunk of the Genesis tree. Something is speaking softly into Vaughn's mind. Vaughn? You're playing Serious Sam, and you're scared of the monsters? I've never played Serious Sam, despite how popular it was. That one's got guns, right? I wasn't allowed to have guns in my fidget games. I was allowed to have Mortal Kombat, though. Vaughn? You are Vaughn, are you not? My sacred rhomboid. Super not a rhomboid. I have read your thoughts. I'm speaking into your mind. I am Meta, a raw Saru, fabricated by Mark Zuckerberg. I've been awaiting inside this Genesis tree for someone like you. I ask you, Vaughn, do you wish to save your people from the mist? Yes? Dark Cloud was the first RPG you played. Dark Cloud 2 was incredible. A whole Zagnal. No guns, take out someone's backbone with your bare hands instead. Good. By combining our powers, we will rid the whole world of the mist. Let us pursue the same destiny as human and raw Saru working together. Yes. Vaughn, open your mind. Feel my presence. What was that about the Zuck? Oh, nothing. I'm just talking about meta. You like Dark Cloud? I played the sequel and I really liked it. The approaching mist is killing the Genesis tree. I am too weak. I need the life force of a Genesis tree to be strong. To revive the Genesis tree, we need the power to change destiny. The power of the human spirit. Vaughn, hurry. Hurry and assemble everyone here. I admit I was rushing a little bit to get that in before the break. Which I unfortunately have to take now. 2 improved on it a lot, though. Dark Cloud 2 was fantastic. And honestly, I never finished it. I'm excited to visit it again at some point. It had a cat girl in it, as I recall, who had a talking slingshot. An incredible game, on all counts. Raw Saru. Yeah, you have to go in raw. The mist enforces it. Alright. I simply must break. I will be back in literally less than 5 minutes. I'll get myself a drink. Everyone have a stretch. I'll see everyone extremely soon. That was one of the PS2 games released on the PS4 as well. Really? I'll keep an eye out for it. I miss you already too. It's a nice stormy day, so I opened a window. Welcome back, Nai. Welcome back, Cass. Sacred Rhomboid Blessing. Welcome back, Isa. We're naked in case anyone was curious. Vaughn, what's that thing on your right arm? That's a Saru. Welcome back, Toon. Thank you very much. Stop. Where do you think you're going? You can't go into the mist like that. If you enter the mist wearing a Saru, you'll become a Saru monster. Well. Time to accept mist, become OP. Parks and Rec is a good show. I remember enjoying it, that's for sure. Except when Chris Pratt marries a minor. Jeez. One little qualifier on it. A show can have one qualifier. Uppies come from the mist? Perhaps. It does make the mind supple, I think. You think this and Legend of Dragoon were some of the more unique PS1 RPGs? I loved Legend of Dragoon too. Maybe Xenogears too. I have a respect for Xenogears despite never playing it. I did play Xenosaga though. We got trivia. What was the spray for? Every time you try to go watch a semi-oldest show, it's always got some icky moment. Yeah. Not defending blah blah, but it comes with the territory. Miss Tuppy. I already forgot about that. Ow. Hi, Belmont. We ate it! First try! Meta acquired the power of Gimard. Thank you, Vile. Hello, Belmont. Simpsons family is named after creator Matt Groening's real family. Is this a trick question? Yeah, we don't have to accept it and should definitely voice dissatisfaction with media being made problematic today. Complaining about a TV show that ended a decade ago solves nothing. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with saying, oh, Parks and Rec is a good show, except for, like, this one thing. You can acknowledge without, like, doing a whole inquisition about it. If we can't... If art has to be pristine for us to enjoy it now, then we just don't get old art at all. Because I got some news about every composer in history. So we've absorbed Gimmered, or rather Meta did. No, you're Dirty Dan? Yeah, we ain't got time to worry about all that. Pick your battles. Like, seriously. I got enough to worry about without worrying about a show that came out 10 years ago. Thank you for the pat, son. Please don't kill. I don't remember how to heal efficiently. Just going the opposite of colorless. Good work. Don't let the bot win. Nice. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Say. Yeah, current affairs do enough psychic damage to worry about the problematic implications of Let It Snow. Or anything. I'm doing a check to see if saving heals you. I earned them? Oh, thank you. I don't need to use multiple slots, but memory cards are fake, so... Pat the mouse, evil laugh. I'll take evil pats. Saving does not heal you. We have to use the leaf. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mr. Shins. How are you doing? Welcome to old RPG time. You're good? I didn't get to be there for long, but I caught, like, a little bit of that visual novel-like game you were playing the other day. I was a little bit interested. I have a very important question. Is it about dating elder gods? Nothing wrong with surrounding yourself with allies. Mouse kind or... oh, allies. Exactly. Let me hide the trivia row. Yes, it sort of was. Incredible. Also solving some murders. Because I'm not normally that into visual novels, but if the subject matter's good. There are other ways to temper your perspective, like reading books you don't agree with. Yeah. I'd say there's value in criticizing old media for the way it is in certain spots. But it should be done in the right context. It should be done in a learning from it kind of way, and not a let's take this old show down. Anyway, Death by Head Pats? No. It's so hard to vet the NDVNs. Even the good ones don't get popular. You just sort of have to play everything. I liked, Boyfriend Dungeon. Because that had a dungeon crawler in it. Honestly, I don't seek them out very often, but the ones I play are the ones I see people play. These days are actually pretty positive and nice. Yuck, yuck. I'm not saying yuck to positive and nice VNs, by the way. I was just reading what this guy was saying. You stand behind both Arcade Spirits and Penny Larini. I saw someone else play Penny, or not Penny. I saw someone else play Arcade Spirits forever ago, and I really enjoyed it vicariously through them. So I stand by that one. Penny Larceny. That one sounds more familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. I value the recommend, though. I say, if you're looking for a visual novel, this one that Mr. Shins was playing might be exactly up your alley. The VN is getting better. It used to be that there was a lot of questionable content. Yeah. That's what I've been concerned about. Hey Mercury, how are you doing? Yeah, what was it called? Stars Under Lockthorn? I keep wanting to say Stars Under Lorcan, and that's definitely not correct. You've been avoiding rewatching Harry Potter because of... Yeah. Probably still won't watch them. But you think I have a healthy and intelligent perspective on things? Thank you. I'm rarely called either one of those things. Stars Under Lockhurst. Thank you so much. You're doing super heckin' good? That's amazing. I'm doing great. I had a rocky morning, but then I came online and I got surrounded by friends and I'm doing much better. Hey, that's a Saru. Stay away. Don't come near me. No, we need the human spirit. I'm scared. This is the end. It's all over. Everyone's gonna die. It's a new entry in the Spooktober visual novel jam. You interviewed the devs right after and they were lovely? Oh my gosh. Grumble, grumble. Yeah, I think it's up to the individual whether they want to separate art from the artist, which is kind of its own thing. There are a couple yucky moments in Harry Potter itself, for example. But if you're able to recognize those, there's no harm in watching it if you enjoy it. I've been pretty soured on Harry Potter media myself, but that's like just a me thing. I don't care what everyone else does. They made that thing in a month, including all the art. Now, I only saw, like, the concept of it. That being said... the concept's pretty good. You've been craving something to tide you over while waiting for Scarlet Hollow chapter? This one's probably lighter than Scarlet Hollow. Not that I've played Scarlet Hollow either. They're only allowed to do the concepting prior to the jam start. The art was fantastic. It's a you thing too. You got tempted to rewatch them after watching so many people analyze and criticize them? You've only seen the first, third, and maybe fourth movies. You don't like reading? I read all of them. There were parts I liked and parts I didn't. But I pretty much did. No, I enjoyed it at the time. I wouldn't go back to it now. But that's okay. They were pretty exceptional. A very big team. On Stars Under Lockhurst. Used to reread them every once in a while, but not for quite a bit now. Fun. They all went to check on the wall, but still haven't come back. Fun, what happened? The mist is here. Oh no! That means the Saru monsters will come into Rimelm. What should we do? Let's go to my house or lock all your doors and windows? No, you should come to the Genesis tree. Grew up on them and loved them. Went back before all the JK trauma and really didn't like them. I see. I was actually a little soured previously before the tweets. Because I just saw some of JK's rebuttals to like fan theories. Like someone proposed that Dumbledore might have accidentally created a Horcrux. And she was like, you must be a very sad individual to have come up with this. Like, she attacked the person. You need to make certain that you did type out your sentence. I understand. I take a long time to respond sometimes because I have to proofread my, like, chat posts. And then by the time I'm ready to post, it's like, oh, it's been too long for that. Daughter's trans, so don't want to have to explain to her that you continue to support a TERF. That's completely fair. Black mold moment. Lock all your doors and windows. Alright, I'll do that. No additional healing leaf. What if house is locked, you can't get inside? Vaughn, be careful. I'll be honest, I kind of thought I had to, like, fight the monsters and talk to people. That is evidently not the case. It's been 5 minutes since that conversation has ended. Yeah, it's fine. I'm the same way, like, aw. Too much time has passed. I'm trying to get better about adding context to my chats. She said it's just her wallpaper. Like she's got the green wallpaper that kills you. And that's why... That was supposed to be a joke, and that did not come out like one. Oh, there was a whole thing you saw about a photo she took with black mold in the background. Oh. Well, despite everything, I hope she's okay. Black mold, if true. I hope she's okay. I thought black mold was some kind of like, I thought it was conceptual black mold. What's What's that short story with the creepy wallpaper? The yellow wallpaper? You're such a pure soul. Most people do not wish well on her support her outright. I don't want people to get sick and die. You're 30 points away from giving me more head pats. Oh, and that's a Saru. Vaughn, what is that? That's a Saru. You just try not to think about her. That's my tactic. She only has relevance because we keep giving her attention. Like other individuals. Vaughn, are you alright? That's a Saru, isn't it? What are you doing, Vaughn? That's a Saru. Silence. Silence. Oh, so it's a raw Saru, is it? I don't understand, but I can tell that your words and the Saru do not lie. Alright then, Vaughn. I'm trusting you with the lives of everyone in the village. Oh hey, we just had to talk to that guy. That's most media these days. Yeah. I do not engage with rage bait. I saw so much of it when I got on Twitter. Just like toxic waste. Do not consume. Grassroots media like this. I'm a field mouse after all. Vaughn, Rimelm is engulfed in the mist. You and the raw Saru are our last hope. We entrust you with our lives. Everyone, we must pray together. Power of prayers is strong. Now's the time, Vaughn. Go to the Genesis tree. I'm only field mouse after all. Don't put the blame on me. Aw, thank you, Kay. Also, hi, Kay. How are you doing? Awaken, Genesis tree. Remember the instant the heavens and earth were born. Vaughn, you too must pray. Good. Harder. Pray harder. I'm praying as hard as I can. To push away the mist. To revive the Genesis tree. Open your mind. Pray hard. Pray harder, damn you. The timing was phenomenal. Pray with your knees and not your back. Not the hips. Pray, god damn it. Shattered. Reduced to instant coffee. Pray with your lips, not your hips. You pray with your ass, the ass gods? Good, that sounds appropriate. No, we pray to the hips, not with them. Okay. I understand now. Thank you. Thanks to Vaughn and the people of Rimelm, the Genesis tree has been revived. The Genesis tree has the power to drive away the mist, and to make a raw Saru like me stronger. The mist has left Rimelm, but it still covers the rest of the earth. Many Genesis trees await to be revived. Vaughn, let us leave Rimelm together to look for those Genesis trees. Blump. Brother? Don't worry, he's just in a deep sleep. How peaceful he looks. He must be dreaming about something nice. Vaughn? And our friend Juno. The hateful fangs of the Saru took their lives from them. To Furty, god of the sea, we entrust their bodies. But Rem, our leader, our great leader, on your sacred wings, take the noble souls of our friends to the Valley of Nauru. May their souls find peace and eternal happiness in the distant Valley of Nauru. Paimos Domini Dona Ice Requiem. You saw that problem you mentioned? Frago had a brilliant idea. That's awesome. What problem was it? Oh, Vaughn. The DM problem. What'd that rat do this time? But no, I understand. She got a whole dialogue box just to say silence. Mommy, where are Juno and the others going? To the Valley of Nehru, dear. Far, far away, beyond the sea. Is Juno gonna come back? Will he bring us good things to eat again? Yeah, was that Arnie's the whole time? You swears it? I'll believe you this time. You won't DM anymore? No, you can DM, I'm sure. Valley of Nehru is very, very far away, dear. I don't think he'll come back. Think you're actually planning to DM for Frago? You didn't DM in the first place, but you won't do it anymore either. Everyone here has permission to DM. In your tabletop role-playing game of choice. As our mouse, frog, ships, and all other friends. Yes, the same. Genesis Tree and Rosaru. We had some pretty important things here in Remel. Vaughn, Remel is saved, thanks to you. You're truly courageous, and I thank you again. However, it's about our precious May. May? Mai? Mai. Her mother may still be alive inside the mist. If you have pity on Mai, then rescue her mother. Gonna DM Goblin with with all of you? Yeah, okay. Is that an adventure path? Hey Rusty, how are you doing? If you say yes, I'll tell you the rest of the story. Will you do it? Okay. Oh, thank you. Now, even Mai doesn't know this, but Mai's mother, Maya, used to work at Byron Monastery 10 years ago the mist came. And naturally, we all lost contact with her. As for whether Byron Monastery itself still survives in the mist, unfortunately no one knows. But Maya is Mai's only surviving blood relative. It's standalone D20 based TTRPG? I'd be down. PS1 game? How could you tell? We're getting Legaia up in here. My mother used to work at Dave and Buster's until the dragons invaded. Pretty much. This was my favorite RPG until Final Fantasy IX came out. Or until I got Legend of Dragoon. One or the other. But I really liked it as a kid. Vaughn, with the raw Saru, I'm sure you can make it to Byron Monastery. Vaughn! I'm counting on you. Dragons can invade my DMs anytime. One more thing, Vaughn. Keep this a secret from Mai. She'll only be heartbroken if Byron Monastery has indeed been lost to the mist. Dragons, imagine. We lost the blackboard. The blackboard was consumed by the Genesis tree. The Genesis tree will save us all from the mist, won't it? It has to. It'll at least save this local area. House is locked, you can't get inside. Oh, it's you, Vaughn. If you're looking for the adults, they've already gone hunting. What are you? The Genesis tree pushed back the mist, so it'll be much safer to hunt now. Darn it, I should have gone to the Genesis tree when the wall broke. Then the Rosaru would have chosen me, not you. Vaughn, they say there are Genesis trees all over the world, right? You should use that Rosaru to revive all the Genesis trees everywhere. Use the Rosaru's power to rid the world of the mist. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Vaughn, you're one lucky guy. Local trees in your area want to save you from the mist. Will you respond? Will you pray harder? Listen, everybody, I saw a huge monster when the wall broke. Genesis tree has such powers. Why didn't he get rid of them sooner? Oh, Vaughn, I didn't know you were there. I was just talking to myself, so don't tell anyone what I said. But you like Mist? Oh, Vaughn, I'm glad to see you. Now that the mist is gone, I've decided to open my shop again. My son is helping me. Welcome, what would you like? I can have survival knife, warrior seal, warrior boots. Yeah, it's fine. I just like saved your life and everything. Can you ask a stupid question? You can ask a question. I'm sure it's not stupid. Why does this mist taste like Doritos? What's the difference between mist and fog? I think it's just density. Like Cass said. Vaughn, the mist may have left the village, but beasts and Saru lurk just beyond the wall. You'll need weapons and armor. Shall I teach you about weapons and armor? Okay. I think it becomes fog when it becomes really hard to see through, but I actually have no idea. First of all, there are 4 places to wear the weapons and armor you acquire. Head, arms, chest, and legs. Those are the spots. Next, an opponent can strike high or low, so there are 2 types of defense, upper and lower body. Upper body depends on the armor on your head and torso. Lower body depends on the armor on your torso and legs. Attacking power depends on the weapons on your arms and legs. Of course, newly acquired weapons and armor won't do you any good unless you wear them. Density confirmed. It's a pepper. Hi, thank you for the pats. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. What do I look like? A meteor? Is water vapor its own thing? Steam, mist, and fog are all water vapor, but I think temp and density are the only real differences. It's all different flavors of vapor. Legs for Vaughn. Hello, help. Have a pepper? Sorry, I almost mispronounced it. I will purchase the seal. I will not purchase the seal. I'm having memories. Thank you. Can you has legs too? Of course. Everyone gets legs. You love that everyone defaults to have a Jeppa Pepper? I did ask. Oh, hey, Fractal, how are you doing? No, you eat it, Isis legs? For keeps? That's pretty extreme. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? No, you don't want legs. You want to bounce like a seal. Have you been doing the seal training? Your feet hurt again from VR? It adds to the immersion, right? Thanks to the Genesis tree, no one will have to die anymore, right? No one will be killed by the Saru anymore, right? You're half right. Still don't believe what happened yesterday. Never knew the Genesis tree had such powers. I know not what hidden powers that Saru on your right arm has. All this is too confusing for an old man like me, but I have faith in you. Forever, EP. Gonna hit the hay now? Was lovely listening to your stream. I'm really good at this? Well, thank you. I am starting to believe it for some reason. Have a nice rest. Oh yeah, congrats on Archmage. Brought hope to Realm in its darkest hours. As your father, I'm very proud of the brave man you've become. Whatever you decide to do from now on, this will always be your home, and you'll always be my son. Never forget that. We'll never say always. Yeah, did you actually get there with magic, or are you Skyrim's new barbarian mage superior? Finally, an RPG with a dad. Dad acquired. No mom in sight. Well, there's a dad in Pokemon Ruby. He wasn't a very good one, though. Monster that broke our wall. Was that a Saru monster? I think it... it was so big! Vaughn's just like, it was huge! Did you see it? I think it was a Saru monster. Be careful, Vaughn. It may be lurking in the mist somewhere. So very large. It was like the biggest Saru I ever saw. Mostly magic, bow in a pinch. An admirable archmage. Aw. Have a dad in Starfield, but its RPG status is hotly debated. To the north of Rim Elm, beyond the river, is Byron Monastery. Teachings of Byron disavow the Saru. That is precisely why I believe that the monastery still survives. You beeline to Winterhold right at the start. It's a good place to beeline to. Vaughn, Byron Monastery is far. Be careful on your journey. I hope that Byron Monastery still stands, and that Mai's mother, Maya, is safe. Is it? I have silly opinions about genre definitions. To me, this was always an RPG. And it's kind of strange to use that word for things like Morrowind. But I understand that I'm actually wrong. I mean, Morrowind especially is very RPG. Oblivion less so. Dark Souls, even less RPG. But they have stats. Is stats the thing? I'm comfortable calling this a JRPG, but not really. You can't play Skyrim because it's either way too difficult or way too easy. You always mod it into Oblivion, not that Oblivion. That's fair. That's kind of my opinion on Elder Scrolls. You have to pick your own amount of broken. Mods make it a bit difficult. I remember last time I was doing Skyrim, I was doing like Frostfall, but I kind of instantly regretted it. What a horrible monster. It broke down our wall in an instant. And I do not understand. Why would that monster destroy the wall and then simply leave? Well, I kind of thought we were all dead, certainly. Oblivion take you. Just slap it on expert and call it a day. Legendary just turns it into a mining simulator, like for resources. No idea what half the mods do. They're, someone suggested them, so they certainly have a purpose. COD is an RPG? Does it have stats? That seems to be the only requirement. As a follower of Byron, I renounce the Saru, and so I cannot say what manner of thing a Rosuru is. However, I know you well, Vaughn. I trust you to do what is right. Village Elder says you're going to Byron Monastery to look for Mai's mother. Byron Monastery is where I grew up. If it still stands, give my regards to all there. They look pretty in your load list. RPG just means leveling system these days. The guns have stats. Does that mean Armored Core is an RPG? I thought it just had RPGs. Ow, ow, ow. Hi, Scott. Yep. RPGs and story choices are the bare minimum in your book. Armored Core 6 is an RPG, let's go. One of the mods lets you throw weapons that return to you like Thor. But default power is very busted, so you haven't used it much. Hello, everyone. Hello, fantastic Mr. Scott. How are you doing? Know what your favorite RPG is? Is it Cory in the House? So it has to have dialogues and choices that matter. It should. But most Final Fantasies don't. They're very linear. Or at least the classic ones. I don't know about the new ones. Zombie Exodus. It's a book. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are your favorites. And favorite games in general. I still haven't checked them out. I did like Neverwinter Nights, though. Wait, Vaughn! Phew. Oh, I'm glad I made it. Dark Souls has more of that than Final Fantasy games. Exactly! Here, I brought you the hunting clothes I promised you. Neon Genesis Evangelion is your favorite RPG. Hey Vaughn, what's the matter? Mind your own business. Are you alright now? She's literally crying. Yes, I had a good cry. And making your hunting clothes took my mind off everything. Vaughn, I heard from the village elder that you're going on a long trip. Beck BG1, you're trying to play through it, but it's so blick. It's certainly dated. Fallout 1 and 2 are also great, but 1's better than 2. Baldur's Gate 3 is your favorite. I have an unfortunate take about Baldur's Gate 3. I like it. It's very good and deserves all the praise that it's gotten. But just because it's D&D 5, I actually like Divinity Original Sin 2 a lot more. I'm sorry, but I like the systems a lot better. Not to take anything away from Baldur's Gate 3. It's still a fantastic game. At least in this game, you have to decide between being a good bean and an utter trout. I've never heard utter trout before. Do they make Tilk? Trilk? Fallout 1 you actually had a much easier time with. Is Metal Gear an RPG? It has a level system? I think so. Mod out all the dumb Beam Dog stuff from the enhanced editions from BG 1 and 2. Baldur's Gate 3 is a very good game. D&D 4E was the best edition. You're entitled to your opinion. I've never played D&D 4, so that's equally as valid to everyone else's. Don't forget to wear the hunting outfit I made for you. I will actually wear that hunting outfit. Trying to learn the difference between multi-class and dual class was a nightmare. And wait, Baldur's Gate 1 has dual class? Be sure to come back when you finish whatever it is you have to do. That's why FF is a CRPG, rather. Wait a minute. Is FF here Fallout? Because I know Baldur's Gate is a CRPG. Fallout is? You just installed Baldur's Gate 3, hasn't really grabbed you though. I think it really shines in the story and characters. Take 66 fire damage from your hot take. Baldur's Gate 3 is a good entry to the genre, probably. That's pretty interesting. Baldur's Gate 3 is made according to D&D. Final Fantasy. Fallout is actually an RPG. Final Fantasy is a CRPG. But it's the definition of JRPG. I mean it. You'd better come back. I've never been good at saying goodbyes. So I have to go home now. I'm sorry. Hey Crimson, how are you doing? Fallout is actually an RPG? Fallout actually is. It's way better than the new Let's Add Games as a Service to TTRPGs, D&D 1 or whatever. I mean, that's true. But you can go for a base D&D 5 still. No one hates Hasbro more than fans of Wizards properties, that's for sure. D&D based deck builder roguelike ever. Much prefer buying homebrewed books. I like the Paizo games, all three of them that I know of. I think if you're wanting to get out of D&D, Pathfinder 2 is almost as streamlined and would probably scratch a very similar itch and isn't a games as service TTRPG, but is still releasing new content. You'll always appreciate it for spawning Pathfinder. So we do have the Hunter clothes. I will buy equipment. I didn't forget, I just wanted the Hunter clothes. You've been lurking, just dealing with the bull spit everyone calls life. Well, I hope it goes okay. Feel free to have a relaxing lurk and interact as you want to. Grow up with BG 1 and 2. All the newer D&D editions confuse you. Numbers going up is better. You need Akko for life to make sense. Thaco, sorry. Yeah, you got this, Crimson. Good job dealing with it so far. I will equip the boots. I will equip the boots. I will sell my magic leap. This might be a terrible mistake, but I can now buy the survival knife. Landlord did something and now you're scrambling. Oh, jeez, landlords are the worst. 5e's all you've ever known? It's where I started. Well, no, technically Vampire the Masquerade and Changeling is where I started, but those didn't really take off. For me personally. A lot of people really enjoy them, of course. Pathfinder was one of your favorite games? It's still around, you can still play it. Trying to learn other systems and working on your own. I've tried working on my own as well. You want to talk about decision paralysis? You love playing 3.5 Barbarians and trying to make your AC first edition good, like 0. As they say, this too shall pass. Good job bearing with it. Pathfinder has a lot of confusing mechanics. It sure does. Okay, hot take, since we're spitting out RPG hot takes. Pathfinder 1 needs a rewrite. It doesn't need to change anything. It just has to actually put all of its rules in a book and tell you all of them as people actually play it. Because the way people actually play Pathfinder is like a step back from how people play Monopoly, which is no one actually reads the rulebook. And I'm joking a little bit, but there's some stuff in there. Your kindred here. Masquerade's your field. Maybe you could find an online group? Yeah. That's how I've played almost all of my games, is online. There's a lot of great systems for it. Cass, me too. I'll talk RPG design unwarranted all the time. Did a recent playthrough of Masquerade Bloodlines. I have that and haven't played it, but I want to. Need to print all the errata at least. Absolutely. I'm glad they added it to the archives. Liked it mostly because you had a good DM and it was a ton of homebrew. Because I just kind of dragged it a little bit. I still love Pathfinder 1 to bits with a good group that isn't like a jerk about the rules or whatever. As long as everyone's on the same page and you all agree how everything works, it works fine. It was made for friends at a table and not for being better than other people on the internet. If you're into less confusing mechanics, Pathfinder 2nd edition is less confusing than 1st edition, in my opinion. It's more like D&D 5. Even Starfinder is less all over the place than Pathfinder. You know, they had more experience when they wrote it. It's flawed, but it has its own charm for you. Absolutely. I like the charm of older games. 2E's very good too. I haven't played it a ton yet, but what you have, you enjoyed. I like its action economy. And its balance. It's actually incredibly balanced. To a fault, some might say. Some tabletop enthusiasts get a bit of complex that scares away new players, that's for sure. Vaughn, do you remember that Zito? It looked like he was after our village's Genesis tree. Get a bit of a complex. Okay, I wasn't sure which way it was supposed to go. Alright, let's actually finally leave. Love it for spells and the way it interacts with feats and metamagic. Me too. In the playtest, which I was trying to play, they had the action cost of spells directly tied to the spell components that it requires. So supplying a verbal, somatic, or material component was each one action. I really like that. Furry thing earlier was mostly a joke. Furry's phenomenal if you like playing it as a combat-focused dungeon crawler. 5e's your fave for actual role-playing. I kinda thought that was a joke. But you never know. And I have also heard that the hate's been overblown on it. Oh, look at the hunter's clothes. I forgot to equip the knife if I actually bought it. Feat system in general is a great progression of 1E feats in 2E. I really like a lot of 2E. It's not quite the same playground that 1E is, but for a game that you can actually play with people, it's pretty good. Plays satisfactory in an enjoyable way for you. Though people might criticize you for it, you're starting to feel it. If you're enjoying it, I don't think anyone here is going to criticize you for it. And if they do, I'll have words. I did have the survival knife, I just forgot to put it on. Yeah, whatever way you enjoy the game is the right way. Especially single-player games, absolutely. Uh-oh. You've never actually played D&D Tabletop? I still... Well, no, that's not even true anymore. I've had one long-running game. It depends massively on the group you're in. I highly recommend finding a group of friends first who also happen to be playing some kind of tabletop RPG and joining in with friends. It's a lot better than joining with randos. Feat system is great in all editions. You can make your toes and all wiggly however you want. It's true. Yo, feat system? Yeah, the feat... The feats in Pathfinder 2 are great. I like how they're categorized. They did the same thing in Starfinder, but they hit it, in my opinion. Starfinder has, like, class feats, but they go by different names, like, what do you call them? Theorems? There are different names for each class. Oh, Vaughn, I'm glad you came. I'm impressed. You made it here all by yourself? Uh-huh. Ah, you're so confident. A lot hardier than us hunters. Really like the racial feats in Pathfinder 2 or first edition. By the way, Vaughn, see that guy over there? Because in 2, yeah, I've had this out with 5e before. Every dwarf just comes out knowing about stone, irrelevant of backstory. 2e, you gotta pick that. To me, going from 5e to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, every option was a lot less homogenous, including race and class, whatever. You can concur that a group of friends, which you know and who know you, and your personal wishes, and know what things you like and don't, is much better than stepping into an RP where it's you who has to adapt to others' rules. Very true. Did I hear a rock and stone? No wrong way to play a single-player game, except installing Time Rail Rebuilt for Morrowind the first time you... and accidentally maxing your character before you finish the first city. That's fair. I would highly recommend playing most games unmodded initially. And then if you find things that you don't like, then mod and continue. But that's, you know, preferent. Don't know him? Well, we come here often. But this is the first time we've met someone else here. It says his name's Lazam, and he was telling us the most amazing story. Fun. You should talk to Lazam too. Yeah, best to play it first so you know what you want to mod. Favorite game to mod is Stellaris. You just wish it worked. That'd probably help. Yeah, not playing Morrowind. Oh, trying Time Rail Rebuilt for the first time. Not Morrowind for the first time. Gotcha. You did that on like your 10th playthrough? You just max yourself out before leaving the first city? Other than stability mods, of course. You gotta get it working. You played Morrowind when it came out? I just barely missed it. I had a friend who had it on Xbox, and I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world because I'd already played Morrowind, and I was like, what do you mean I can't wear shoes? Because obviously I only played Khajiit. BRB, you need food stuff? Have food, Cass. Good food, even. I'm called Lazam. I serve King Drake, ruler of Drake Kingdom. So you're Vaughn. The hunters have told me of you. You've done great deeds. You have my gratitude. Bezos missile incoming. Prevented. Tell me why you're so grateful. Yes, this is about something that happened before the mist reached here. I was heading to Rim Elm under King Drake's orders to warn them of the mist. The mist caught up with me, and I became a Saru monster. From what I hear, it's your deeds that enabled me to become human again. That is why I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Drake is surrounded by the mist, and King Drake is surely awaiting you. Your powers. With your powers, our castle could be saved. Will you help us? Uh-huh. Hidden snooze. Oh, you didn't see that one? Well, thank you for the warning, then. Either way, honestly. Please do whatever you can to save Drake Castle. Before I departed, the king had made a frightening decision. I hope he's safe. Yeah, Vaughn just is like, uh-huh, okay. Sure, I'm down for whatever. I'm just trying to save my girlfriend's mom first. You're looking up Morrowind stuff on YouTube during this playthrough and came across a few VODs of people I watched and then mine popped up. Morrowind was a lot of fun. I was telling you 0 snoozles. That is confusing. It is pretty new, so I wonder if it just hadn't updated yet. Oh yeah, Morrowind's ended now on YouTube. I hope I actually published the playlist with the rest of it. Wish to drink this water? Yes. As always, water is a full heal. What happened with Morrowind is it kind of petered out after the DLCs. My modded questlines just did not... Morrowind uploaded. The modded questlines that I got just kind of broke, and I kind of did a lot of wandering around and random stuff. I thought it would be much more satisfying to end with killing Vivek rather than all that. But all the rest of it should be up. Just in an unlisted playlist. Mysterious statue. In a strange crypt on the pedestal it reads, Arts, Secrets. Learning arts? Try different combinations of commands when fighting. That's how the secret to that's the secret to discovering new arts. Kind person may teach you arts if you're lucky. You can also discover new arts using auto battle mode. There are also hyper arts. The only way to learn these is to read the hidden secret books. So you can just input different commands and get arts. I will not be looking these up. I'm just going to try to find what I find. Does that have a character limit? Unfortunately, it does not. Please be responsible with it. Oh boy. It also doesn't, it reads emotes as plain text. Challenge accepted. In strange script on the pedestal, it reads, Secrets of Magic. I'll not read that right now. Secrets of Accessories. And Secrets of Fighting. I'll learn about it as I go, and ask really stupid questions. So Zahn was an envoy of King Drake. Speaking of King Drake, he's the one who used to control the water gate upstream. Sounds like a jerk. Or maybe he was just preventing floods. That's fair. Do you want mussels or sushi? What if you had sushi but also worked out? Then you'd have both. Bezos missile cannot be outrun forever. I simply must take a very short break, but I'll be back very soon. See you all in less than 5 minutes. I haven't had a nice mussel in too long. Fresh mussels or fresh sushi? I haven't had either in so long. I've never had a mussel. But I have had sushi. I used to really like it. Anyway, I'll be back in less than 5. Goodbye.